Good. Let's take our time to settle here into our seat. So we just really want to consciously feel what it is we're feeling, really, what we bring to the mat, what we bring to the practice, our kind of energy levels. And we just welcome it, whatever it is. And let the next couple of breaths help you to really ground and settle into your prop, into your seat. If you need to, feel free to exhale through the mouth. So that can really help us just to ease and let go down. You want to have a sense of the sternum lifting gently and the back of the neck lengthening gently. And then the internal body, the pelvis, the legs, all easing down into support. The support of earth, sense of balance, ground, clarity. Couple of breaths in through the nose, out through the nose, to lengthen them a little, slightly longer than a natural breath. You have an intention, you can bring that to mind now. And then just let the hands come to the heart. And we're just going to kind of gently interlock the fingers. So we're not going to really lock them in to each other, but just kind of, it's like a gentle interlock. And from the heart, I just want you to think of inhaling, opening out, take the arms forward and open them out. Let the heart lift. There's a sense of maybe you're lifting your heart and your face to the sun, and then let the exhale gather it in. So that gesture of the arms gathering it in. Inhale, a sense of opening out. Like you're looking up into the sun, you're just welcoming the rays, the energy, the beauty. Gather it in on the exhale into the heart. Let's go again. And just bring the hands right into the heart. So the fingers are just kind of gently, almost like they're just crossed rather than interlocked. A couple of breaths here. And kind of let the hands be soft. Ashas mudra. And take another 2 breaths here. Then let's just make our way to stand. We're just going to focus really on that upper body. So releasing through neck and shoulders. A couple of lovely little things to do here that is just lovely ways to get some opening through top half of the body. So from here, let's just start with some simple sun breaths. You can actually do any kind of opening you like. Think about, as you come up, bringing the arms up beside the ears if you can, and that helps us to open the chest. Inhaling, lift the sternum, let that opening happen. Exhaling. Let's go again and we'll add. This time, exhale, bring the hands down through center and let them interlock. And then inhale, press the arms forward. And if you've got the space or the balance, you can come up onto your toes. And then on the exhale, release the hands, lower the heels. Let's do that again. Inhale, long, smooth breath in, lift the sternum up. Exhale, drawing the hands down through center and let them interlock. Inhale, forward and up with the arms. Come onto the toes if you can. See if you can get the arms towards straight. Let's stay here for a breath or two. Keep breathing, but we'll stay in the pose. And the next exhale, releasing, lowering the heels. Great. Little roll. I'm going to do this lovely twist. So there's lots of different ways you can do this. You can do it at the wall. Doing it at the wall can be nice. We'll do it away from the wall today, but we might do it up against the wall another day, just so we've got reference for the difference between the two. So let's just let your hands come to your thighs. Actually, let's use chin mudra. So thumb and index fingers together and the other 3 fingers just, together and straight on the thigh. And we're going to use this point of focus here at where our thumbs and fingers meet. And on the inhale, I think we might have done this sitting last week. On the inhale, we're going to open the arm up and out. Keep your eye on this point of focus. So this gives us opening through here and lengthening through the neck. And then exhale over to the other side and let the chin drop down. Inhale, open. So we get this lovely rotation as well. Exhale back down to the thigh. Other side, breathing in. Your eyes on that point of focus, which is where the thumb and index finger meet in the mudra. Inhale, open. Exhale down. And again, inhaling. Other side. Exhale. Inhaling. I really like this. I would do this most days in a different form. So sometimes sitting, sometimes standing, sometimes using the wall. This is a beautiful way to get that upper body open and working. Neck, shoulders, upper back, upper chest. Right, let's go both arms together again. Just to balance it out. Interlock and come up. And exhale. Right. Slightly wider with the feet. Just let the arms swing. Start by keeping the pelvis forward if you can and the knees soft. So my knees are a little bit bent. So I'm just kind of bending into my knees a little. The bent knees just helps us stabilize through the pelvis. And you can let your head go anywhere you like. So you might have to keep your head in center so that the spine's twisting around the head. You might turn your head in the direction that the front arm is going. You might turn your head in the opposite direction to the front arm. There's a few different ways. You can try them all, see which one you like. I quite like the opposite way, but whatever feels good for you. Kati Chakrasana. Now let them swing up a bit higher and swing up and down. So again, just a nice release through the shoulders and upper body. Now, if you want to, what we can do is add this rotation through the hip. So you want to lift the heel and pivot on the toe, which means you get an internal rotation through the hip as you swing from side to side. And it feels like you're getting that little bit more range through the spine. But it is a lovely way to release tension through the shoulders. And let the feet come back into a stable position. And then let the arms just slow down a little bit. And then when you're ready and they stop, just pause and notice. So I can feel a bit of an elevated heart rate, but what I can really feel that I love is this tingling through my hands and arms. Like all the energy is there. I've moved energy around. And I feel like I've got some movement and space through my spine, which I love that as well. Come back into Tadasana or whatever, feet a bit closer together. And then we're going to inhale both arms out and up. And we're going to stand with our arms straight up, elbows as straight as you can. And we're just going to work with one arm to start with. So just with your left arm, let that come forward, down, bring it up behind and back to the top. So we're just making circles with this left arm. So let the body, like my body wants to open to the left as I twist around behind. So that's completely fine. Let the body respond to the arm. Once you feel like you've got that left arm doing its thing, so it's circling forward, let the right arm circle back. So the arms are going in opposite directions, which is brain gym, really. So you can reset when you get up to the top. Left arm goes back, left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. And you're circling them around in opposite directions. Really good for the brain. Takes a little bit of concentration. The whole body will be involved. I like to bend my knees so I can get right down into my legs as I'm doing this. Good job. It's tricky. I love it. That's what I love about it. All right, and the next time you come around, let both arms come up to the top. And then just the right arm, bring that forward. So forward, down, behind, up. Forward, bringing it down, bring it up from behind. So get the right arm doing its thing. And then when the right arm's circling, and you can circle the right arm without thinking too much, take the left arm back. So you're going in opposite directions. And it can be a little bit challenging changing directions. If you get stuck, we come back up to the top and just the right arm forward. And then let the right arm come forward. As it's come forwards, take the left arm back. And there's this little twist through the body. I don't know if you can see that very well in all the black, but I just let the body have this little twist. Let's do maybe 2 more. And let both arms come up to the top and release them down. Nice. Give the shoulders a roll, turn the head from side to side. Can't hear you. Can't do that? Okay. That's bad. All right. Let me know if it's not working for you. If you've got a coffee table or something handy, the edge of the bed will be fine. Maybe you might not even need it. It can be useful just to support the body. But just come into this kind of half forward bend and rest your hand on something. You can rest your hand on your knee. It's completely fine. Let the other arm hang down. We want to let it hang out of the joint. So they just hang and release completely. And then just slowly start to circle it around. So this is a real release through all of the muscles in the shoulder. So just let the arm circle. It's just hanging out of the joint, circling around. It's a really lovely way to release some tension through the shoulder joint. And what happens to my arm, it may or may not be what happens to everybody else, is that just the momentum, the circles get bigger. I'm not really doing anything. I'm not creating any tension in the shoulder. I'm just letting it hang. And then you can change directions. I find one direction easier than the other. Once I get going, it's okay. If you're bringing any tension into the body, just support the other hand on something, just so that you're not using all your back muscles or your core to hold you in this position. And then just let it come to a stop, let it just hang there. And then we're going to change sides. So just start circling. So really let the arm hang down and hang out of the shoulder. And as it circles, let the momentum just take it where it wants to. And then change directions. You might find one direction feels nicer than the other. Just a couple more. And then let that slow down. And then just let your elbows come onto your knees. Drop the sit bones, lift the heart a little so you can look forward, because we've been hanging there for a long time. And then bring yourself up. Stretch up and down. Cool. Just gonna move this out of my way. Okay, so I think let's do a warrior one, but again, we're going to do something different, specific with the arms. So from the back of your mat, stepping forward with the left foot, just not much of an angle on that back foot, but give yourself the width, at least hips width, so your pelvis is facing forward. And this, so whatever leg's forward, so your left leg forward, that left hand is going to sweep around behind you. But as you do that, as you bring the arm around behind you, just make sure you don't do this. So bring the shoulder up, because sometimes the higher we bring the arm, the shoulder then has tension. So you want to be relaxed and just let the arm come around. So it means my arm's quite low on my, on my glutes really, rather than up here. So just keep that in mind. We want to keep that soft, that side. The other arm's going to come up. So we've got our left leg forward. On an inhale, the left arm's just going to float around behind. The left knee is going to bend. The right arm is going to float up. Try and keep it really relaxed. Now, if taking it up isn't right, bring it out to the side. And then as we exhale, lowering the arm, releasing the knee, releasing the left hand, back to the start. Pretty straightforward. Inhale, sweep the left hand behind the right arm up, bending the left knee. And then exhale, lowering, releasing both hands and the knee. Another like that. And we're going to add the half forward bend, or the Pajva Uttanasana. So from here, we're going to keep the left hand behind our back. As we exhale, straighten that front leg, pivot from the hips and sweep the right hand around to meet the left. Doesn't matter where you are. You can be just a little bit forward, you can be horizontal, you can be lying along the leg. Then on the inhale, bend the knee, arm out to the side and up. So back into this half warrior. And then we'll exhale, release that hand down, straighten the knee, releasing the left hand. Again, like that. So arms are just doing opposite things, two different things, knees bending. And then to the forward bend, straighten the leg, pivot forward, sweep the hand behind. Inhale, sweeping the arm out and up, bend the knee. And as we exhale, release the hand, lengthen the leg, releasing the left hand as well. One more. Keeping the breath long and smooth. When we get here this time, let's pause here for a moment. If you want to, you can release that right hand onto that left leg. And then on any inhale, when you're ready, bending the knee, sweeping the arm out and up. And then we exhale, release the hand down through the front, straighten the leg, release the left hand, and we'll step back. And check in. So from your Tadasana, just noticing, feeling what the body's doing, the difference each side. One arm has done something different to the other. I love noticing this in-between space when we're in between poses and sides. It's really good for the brain to just experience yourself differently. Okay, other side. So we're going to take our right foot forward. Not much of an angle on that back foot. We want to keep the pelvis facing forward, but give yourself width. And so this time it's the right hand that will float behind. Just make sure you don't bring it up so that the shoulder comes up, and the left hand will float up. So when you're ready, we inhale. Left arm up, right arm behind, right knee bent. So our sternum is lifting. We're trying to take the arm straight up or out to the side if that's what you need. And then we exhale, lower the arm. When the arm gets to shoulder height, we straighten the leg and we release both arms. Inhale, bend the knee, bringing the arm up. When the arm's at shoulder height, the knee and the right arm have finished. The left arm keeps going. When we exhale, when the arm gets to shoulder height, that's when we begin to move the knee. Everything finishes at the same time. Again, like that. Inhaling. And exhaling. Let's add the forward bend. Inhale. And as you exhale, straighten that front leg. Sweep this left arm out to the side and around to meet the right hand. Inhale, bending the knee. Left arm out to the side and up. And then the exhale, bring it down through the front. Straighten the leg. Release the right hand. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, out to the side. Pivot forward. Inhale. And exhale. Nice smooth movements. Last one. Smooth breath in, smooth movement. Breathing out. I'm going to stay here for a couple of breaths. If you want to release the hand to the leg or even to the floor, whatever feels comfy. And then when you're ready to come up, inhale, sweeping the arm out, bend the knee. Exhale, releasing the arm, straighten the leg, releasing both hands and stepping back. Take a moment, check in with your Tadasana now. So maybe a little bit of difference each side, maybe not so much. Feeling into ground, I want to connect down through the feet. And then we'll do some simple Uttanasana because we want to counterbalance the two, or the asymmetrical. So just let's make it as simple as we can. We inhale, take the hands behind us. Exhale, let the knees be really soft. Slide the hands down the legs, releasing the back of the neck. Inhale, slide the hands up the legs, behind the body. Exhale, release the hands. We'll go again. Inhale. Exhale. Let's add a half lift. So let's just come up onto the shins. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, softening down. Inhale, slide the arms up the legs, hands behind. Exhale, release. Let's do 4 more. You can do it exactly the same way. You might want to do it with the arms open out wide, coming forward. You can add the half lift or not. Coming up. And I've got 1 more to do. Any version of Uttanasana that you like, whatever you feel like doing. You might want to float the arms out on the lift. Coming up. And releasing the arms. And let's come down to the floor. So come to lie on your back. We're going to just do a little bit of Apanasana. If you've got a block handy or your bolster, that will do, either. Just for some supported bridge pose. So let's just start here on our back and bring our hands onto our kneecaps. And just exhale, draw the knees in. Inhale, press the knees away. Exhale. Inhale. Beautiful. And again. Let the feet come down to the floor. And then we'll just do a couple of simple bridge poses. We're going to do alternate arms as we have been doing. So let's inhale, lift the hips and one arm, lift it up and over. You can either take it straight up to the ceiling or you can bring it all the way overhead or not use the arm if there's any grief in the shoulder. And we exhale, bring the arm down when the arm gets like parallel with the body, then lower the body. Other side, inhale. And exhale, keep the hips up as you bring the arm over and then lower when the arm gets level with the body. Let's do both arms. Keep the hips up and then lower once the arms get level with the body. Let's do both arms again. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, keep the hips up. When the arms get parallel with the body, lower everything. Just a different way to bring focus. And then just grab your block or your bolster, doesn't matter which, lift the pelvis up, slide underneath the back of the pelvis, so underneath the sacrum. You don't want it too high, just kind of, I've got mine on the medium height, which is just nice for me. We want a release. We don't want to be bringing too much tension. You can let the arms just gently open out to the side. So we've got this little bit of lift and opening through the front of the body. We'll take maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 breaths here. Nice smooth breath in through the nose to the navel. Long, smooth breath out, navel to nose. Let the lower tummy just naturally draw in and up. Let's take one more full breath in and out. And then when you're ready to lift the hips, slide your block out. Have another breath or two with the back of the pelvis on the floor. And we'll do some Brahmari. So you can stay lying down or you can come to sit. It doesn't matter. It can be, doing Brahmari lying down can be absolutely beautiful because the vibration as we make sound reverbs through the back of the body, and we've got the floor, I guess, as feedback to help us really feel that sensation. So just take a moment, take a natural breath in and out. And then take a deep breath in, humming all the way out. Whatever your breath length is, doesn't matter how long you hum for. Deep breath in, long hum out. Let's do 4 more. Making this one the last one. Natural breathing. And that beautiful calmness come through the body. Lovely ease, that vibration of sound. A gentle flow of breath in and out. Nourishing and purifying the body every inhale. Drawing in what we need, nourishing every cell. Every exhale, letting go of whatever is not serving us in this moment. The body gently breathing itself in and out. Nourishing and purifying. You might begin to feel into this sense of aliveness and vibrancy through the body, like a gentle rhythmic pulsing or a vibration, a bit like the humming, this pulse of spanda. Often translated as the divine pulse of the universe. And I'll share with you this lovely poem from Danna Faulds. I lay myself down on the welcoming ground, the earth's spine becoming mine. Peace seeps into heavy limbs and slows my heartbeat to the pace of nature. I take refuge in the quiet and let my burdens go one by one until the earth and I both float in the same vast and holy silence. Let your intention float gently back into your awareness. You don't need to do anything at all. You can stay here for as long as you're able to. Body breathing itself, nourishing and purifying. Resting here in this beautiful hum of vibrant aliveness.